We're at a customer's hobby today because he's called us out because his Truma panel isn't coming alive. It's just dead. He turns the power on in the van, but there's just nothing coming live to the panel. So here is the panel. So the panel itself, nothing at all. Doesn't even want to turn on. So what we're going to do is a couple of steps of diagnosis. So across here we have the boiler. We'll lift that up. So the boiler we're dealing with today is a Truma Combi. Now all we need to do is just simply diagnose if either it's the panel at fault or the 12 volt PCB would be if we remove this panel here. There we go. You're going to see a set of power wires here. Now this here is a positive and negative. We're going to test this here for power to make sure we've got power coming into the board. And we will then test this fuse here for continuity. Okay, so let's get some diagnostics done then, shall we? We're going to have our multimeter powered on with the hand pointing to the 20 on the direct current symbol. Okay, so first things first, we're going to test those power wires. So we're going to go on here and here, and as you can see, it is giving me a total of 13.8 volts. So I don't know if you can see that, but I'm on those two wires there, 13.8 volts. Now what I need to see is if that fuse has got continuity, because we know power is coming into the board. We now need to know if the fuse is letting the power pass through the board. Across the continuity, which is a symbol at the top, and it should display a 1, because the 1 will say basically there's no continuity there. As soon as they touch and make a circuit, we've got a beep. So on the bottom of the fuse and on the other side of the fuse, we've got a solid beep, which is telling us that the fuse is in good order and is allowing power to pass through the board. So that is indicating that that board is allowing power into there. So now what we need to establish is power getting to the panel. So let's pop across to the panel and have a look. Okay, so here we are back at the panel. Sorry it's a little hard to see, I've just got nothing to stand the camera on. So to get this panel off the wall, we will pull this knob off, like so. There's a small little screw here. We'll unscrew that. Gently remove it, try not to lose it. Okay, lift the panel back and up. The panel will then come off. Okay, so let's just test and see if we've got power, which is these two wires here, going into the board. So yet again, back to 20 on our multimeter as previous. We'll have a probe into there, a probe into there, and as you can see, we have 13.84 volts, so exactly what the boiler is reading as well. So this tells us that the power is going into the boiler, through the fuse, through the PCB, and up towards the panel, so it's pointing towards the panel being at fault. Let's fit a new panel and see what happens. Okay, so here is our brand new unit across here that we will now get fitted. So all we need to do is, once that unit's off the wall, we will just disconnect both of the black sockets, disconnect the power feed, plug it all back in, and then we'll see how it goes. Okay, so that's a new panel in. Let's give it the big test. Winner. Okay, when you fit a new panel, expect to see these two symbols. It just means that the panel isn't married up with the board yet. So we're going to go across to this flashing spanner symbol, all the way across. To reset, program reset. There we go. Now the board will allow us to turn everything on that we need. Job's a good one. So there we go. We've managed to successfully diagnose why the panel's not working, gone through a simple set of diagnosis to find out that the panel was at fault. I'm now going to get the customer's motorhome put back together. If you have any questions, need to know anything, just drop us a message, and please don't forget to like and subscribe and tell everyone, and we'll help you out as much as we can. Speak to you soon.